When I became the senior pastor of Crossroads Church, I was following in the footsteps of a leader, a great senior leader who had led the church for almost 40 years. And while the church was a big church and had a great reputation in the city, the reality was over the last 8 or 10 years, we had seen a steady decline year over year. No matter what we did, how creative we were, we just couldn't turn it around. And to be quite honest, it was a little bit deflating, it was exhausting. And so when I became the senior pastor, I went to our elder board and I asked them if they would actually partner with a consulting company to help us figure out what we needed. And that consulting company was Unstuck.
So when our church engaged with Unstuck, we wanted to change. We wanted to better understand our community and better position ourselves to share the love of God with the people around us. And that's really what we experienced in the process. From the secret shopper experience and the demographics where we saw our community, and we really had a mirror on us to see some of the things we did well, some of the things that we struggled at. It began a great process of transformation for our staff. Though we did talk about trends and what other churches are doing that's successful, the Unstuck process didn't just give us tips and techniques. They actually helped us see and think differently about our ministry and our culture, and then implement through our team the best ministry mechanisms and changes to better reach our people.
So one of the goals that we actually established during the Unstuck process was that we wanted to put digital first. And the actual goal that we came up with was that we would like to have 10,000 digital engagements over the course of 5 years. That meant that we need to reorganize and restructure the way that we do ministry so that digital presence is highly important. Before Unstuck, before COVID hit, certainly we were online, but not in the kind of robust way that would inspire people to want to participate in our community of faith in a digital way. And so through the vision process, through recognizing who our community was, we realized how important it was to be relevant in the digital marketplace. And right now in church world, that's fairly innovative. And so we had to build a ministry, we had to build an infrastructure, and some pretty incredible things are happening in that space. When I think back from a year post consultation with Unstuck, it just really truly blows my mind what we've been able to accomplish, because Unstuck helped us to clarify our vision. Unstuck helped us to prioritize organizational goals and create methodology and create infrastructure to actually accomplish those goals.
If you're on the fence about working with Unstuck, know that their consultants are some of the most joyful and hope-filled people that I've ever met. That they didn't come in just simply trying to sell us a style, but rather they gave us a framework in order that we might live out the vision that God had given to us, to see the fruit of our work out in the community. One of the lasting statements that stuck with all of us as we worked through the Unstuck process is that they said that our content was good, but the packaging needs some help. And that was so true, not only of our time now, but really through the history of Crossroads Church. And so through the Unstuck process, they gave us really the tools to cultivate our content in a way that we could deliver it out into the world. And what began to happen is not only did we see our community begin to change, but also our church. I'm so grateful for our time with the Unstuck Group and the process that they took us through. I would recommend them to you.